Hey everybody, it's me and my shadow. I thought I'd do a little video this evening, and I know right away you're probably thinking, hey, this doesn't look like the river. We're not looking for arrowheads. Well, that's where you're wrong, because right here I have a sharpening stone, a three-sided sharpening stone, which is made of rocks, just like we would find at the river, rocks. And we have a couple of knives here, and arrowheads are just early forms of knives and tools and weapons. So we're basically at the river, but now some of you are probably still saying, well, what about all the water? The river's got a lot of water. There's your water. So let's get to sharpening knives. Now, when it comes to sharpening knives, I can assure you, I really don't know what I'm doing. So this is going to be a how-to video that you should probably not follow my advice too closely, because I'm just doing it the way I do it, which is probably not the right way to do it. Anyway, at work I have to have pocket knives with me. We're always cutting open bags, especially these one type of bags that we have. They're basically a burlap sack, but it's like a plastic version of a burlap sack. It's made out of vinyl or something. It's a woven bag, a plastic woven bag, and they're very tough to tear open, and you need a knife, and to even cut them open is pretty tough, and it'll just chew through your blade. So we're going to do a blade sharpening video here. I might even sharpen this one too. I'm not sure. I don't use this one as much, but it's gotten pretty dull. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but on this sharpening stone we've got a medium stone, a coarse stone, and a fine stone. Now this knife, my mom gave me this knife actually. Thanks, Mom. And it's just a little cheap Derelican Chinese knife, and so if I'm sharpening the knife wrong, I'm not too worried about it. You know, if I had an $80 knife, I wouldn't sharpen it myself because I don't want to ruin it. But this is just a little cheapo knife, and it's been a really good knife for me at work. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and the first thing, like I said, I don't think we need the coarse stone at all. That's for if the blade's in really rough shape, to get it started and kind of work the blade back down. I think we're just going to start with the medium on just a few strokes and then work our way to the fine. Now the way I think you're supposed to do it is you're going to lay the blade on the stone like that, and you want just a tiny bit of an angle. You don't want an extreme angle like that. You want, I've heard people say like a 15-degree angle. That's about the angle I'm using right there. And I don't do this very often, so I'm not very good at maintaining that angle, but I'm gonna pull the knife at that angle, and you'll kind of see almost a circular motion, so I get the blade all the way down to the tip. Alright, it's going to start like that, and then I'm going to go the opposite direction. This is the hard one for me. See how I'm kind of carrying that tip out at the end? Making sure I get that tip nice and sharp. And you really don't have to do too many of these from what I understand. Alright, now I'm going to switch to the fine stone. I don't know if you can see that there's already a little dust there from the stone. Hold on, let me get a sip of my river here. I'm just going to do the same on this, about a 15-degree angle. I don't have it flat, I don't have it extreme. I just lay it flat first and then ever so slightly bring it up. And I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on it either. And I'm just kind of drawing it down the length of the stone. And I've watched some videos on this before in the past, and most people really don't make this many strokes on their blade, but I tend to. I don't need it to be razor sharp because I don't want the blade to be brittle. If there's people out there watching that actually know what they're doing, you probably hate this video. And if you do, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Alright. Well, I can tell you right now that doesn't feel any sharper at all from when I started. So, let's go overboard. I'm actually adding a little bit more pressure. See what that does. I kind of do some individual ones for the tip because I feel like I'm not. All right, let's try the other way. I can't really tell if it's getting any sharper. It feels like the bottom half down here is getting sharper, but the top half feels pretty dull. Let's do a few more. I know you're supposed to do kind of equal amounts on each side, but I'm not really keeping count. I'm just doing several and then turning it over. I kind of focus that end half. I hate the sound this makes. It gives me the willies. And it probably is to everybody watching too. Try not to think about it. Just go ahead and plug your ears, because I'm probably not actually saying anything useful anyway. Alright, now this is way too many times, which is about how I like to do it. You know what? Yeah, that doesn't feel sharp at all. Let me drink some more of the river. You know, it does. It feels sharper. I feel like I've had better success in the past. Maybe I need to hit the course, let's do this. Let's go all out. Let's do 6. I think that was 6. Already lost count. All right, let's go to the green one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's do 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see a lot of dust on the paper towel. I don't know if the camera picks that up or not. Let's feel the edge. Yeah, it's alright. It's a little bit sharper. That'll do. That'll do for now. That worked a little bit of the rust that was on the blade there. It was starting to get a little rusty. So I think that's all we'll do for this video. I'll tell you how it works. I'll be taking it to work tomorrow. And yeah, we'll save this one for another time. Thanks for watching.